Hello guys, Admiral Black here, and it's time for another DC Rebirth live read. Alright, so today I'm going to be reading Wonder Woman. I have to catch up on Wonder Woman. I'm on issue number 3 right now. I have issue number 3, and I'm going to be reading issue number 4 and 5 online for all of you guys. Alright, so I have to catch up on Wonder Woman. I'm on issue number 3 right now. I have issue number 3, and I'm going to be reading issue number 4 and 5 on. Alright, we're good. We good to go. Okay. Alright, sorry guys. Okay. Here we go. So the last thing that I read when reading Wonder Woman, she was going and she went to Cheetah for help. She was walking through some jungles and we met up with Cheetah and then it ended. I didn't see anything after that. I don't know what's going on, so now I'm going to read that to get caught up for the next 2 chapters. Alright? Alright, so here we are in the Okarango region of Buunda, the Urzari jungle. Say it again. I said I need your help. Ah, that's brilliant. That's it. Go on, pretty princess. Say it again. And that's not it. My name. Say it again. Use my proper name. I need your help, Barbara Ann. Just a bunch of growling. She's like, don't call me that. That's not my name. He stole that name from me. That name is dead, and you let it happen. Then your memory fails. I tried to stop you. You did this to yourself, Cheetah. Your followers return. It's like, not followers. She said the Buddha are the devoted of Urzuqua. They think of me as a goddess, so I suppose that makes 2 of us. Not any more, perhaps. I never was. I no longer am. Not what I heard. Whatever, the truth, Olympus is now closed to me. But more, I have lost the way to Themyscira. She's like, the pretty princess can't go home again. And you want me to help you find your way? Is that it? Wonder Woman says, yes. Cheetah's, no. Barbara Ann, please, I'm asking for your help once more. You dare, the way you help me, you mean? The way you let Urzaka use me? Turn me into this? His cursed bride, unfaithful wife? I actually don't know anything about Cheetah, so this is all completely new to me. She says, condemned to eat men flesh to live. You were my friend, and so I remain. That has never changed. Cheetah walks away, and she says, I hate you. Love can exist with hatred, each preying on the other. Wow, they used to be friends. I had no idea about that. Cheetah hisses and walks away. She says, we should move. Try to keep up. Alright, now we're at a scene with some soldiers and they say, think that's all we can do for them, Chief? Set the brakes and stitch the wounds. Anything to help them, to make them comfortable. Pickett needs to get an NGO or something in here to provide additional aid. I'll let her know. We can do more. So these guys are with some refugees. Looks like they kind of helped save them, and now they're tending to their wounds, helping them. And they say, mount up as they walk out. We move fast. We can catch Caldio's men before they deliver the girls to Cadulo. We're bringing them all the way home, every last one of them, safe and sound. You clearing this with Pickett? You think if Eda was here, she wouldn't be leading the charge. True that. So let's stop wasting time talking about it. As they ride out in the middle of the night. Chief? Yeah. Stop. Well, all seeing, that's right. We're all seeing this, right? We're all seeing this, Chris. Just checking. Wow, some kind of like forest, jungle, look, full page, beautiful art. That's one thing that I'm really loving from this Wonder Woman comic is how beautiful this art really is. It's such beautiful art, and I love it. Come here, Rumple. Come here. Hold on, guys. Let me let him out really quick. Come on, buddy. apologize, guys. Bear with me there. But yeah, beautiful art coming from this Wonder Woman comics. That's the thing that I love the most about these comics. This is completely new to me, so I apologize if I'm being really slow, but I've never really gotten into Wonder Woman. I don't know anything about her past, or anything. But I'm really enjoying what they're bringing to the table with this Wonder Woman Rebirth. So with that said, they're like, well, this wasn't on the map, or in the sat inventory, or the recon from the drone. It was not, Davey, no. We in agreement. This is not natural. Yes, we are, Manny. Right, let's get it done. As they walk into the mysterious jungle that just popped up out of nowhere. Cheetah, yes. Now we're back to Cheetah and Wonder Woman running through the jungle. Faster, princess, faster. No, we do not have time. We must reach the temple. Make time. Why do you flee your worshippers? Not mine, his. They hunt for him. They feed the jungle with our blood. It's too late. So they finally caught up to them. And Cheetah was just shot through. Wow, she was just shot through with a spear. Wonder Woman yells, "Anne, by the gods, haven't you beasts done enough?" Cheetah gets up in a fury, slashing down a couple of different of these beasts, and Wonder Woman yells, "Get away from her." "Be gone," she yells, Cheetah snarling. Cheetah goes to kill one of these beasts, and Wonder Woman yells, "Anne, stop, stop." And Cheetah yells, I can't stop, can't control." "You can." She's like, "Myself, you're stronger than him. I am an animal, a beast, that must eat man's flesh to live. You are no beast. He makes me, you are a woman, you are my friend, hungry all the time, punishing me, because he's not my first, no, all the time hungry, all the time. This is not why he punishes you. That is never why any like him do. They do it because they can." "He wishes me dead, then he will find another to take your place. Even without godhood and home, I keep Athena's wisdom, I see. He will do to another as he has done to me, what he has done for millennia. You want my help to find Themyscira again? You must do something for me. Help me kill Uzuraka. Free him from my curse, or free me from my curse. Promise me, Diana." And she says, "You have my word." "You know where you are, yes. Of course you know where you are. The better question is, do you know how to get here? And that you cannot answer because you do not understand. You cannot begin to understand. But Kadulu knows, and he will explain it to you. Listen, you are here because Uzraka wills it. You have come to serve him, actually. We're here to give you a chance to surrender, Colonial Kadulu. What do you say?" So the soldiers just got captured at the end of the chapter, and Wonder Woman has agreed to help Cheetah. Beautiful art. Alright, so that's chapter number 4. I'm going to go right into chapter number 5 because it left kind of on a note where I needed to know more. So I'm going to go right into chapter number 4. Alright. Alright, here we are with chapter number 4. Okay. So it says, we start off on Themyscira. And it looks like they're helping some people who have fallen into a crash. They're gathering the bodies, collecting the debris and everything of this plane that fell down. This meeting of the Council of Themyscira is now in session. General Philippus, if you will begin. Thank you, my queen. Just prior to the dawn this morning, a vessel from I have no other words but to call a man's world crashed on our shores. 6 men were aboard. By the time we reached them, all but one soul had already committed to Hades. One of the males, though grievously wounded, managed to supplicate himself to the Princess Diana, your daughter. Epion attends him now in the surgery. She promises a full recovery. The belongings, possessions, and clothing of the deceased were collected for examination. Okay, so this is where they first crash. And I believe Aredo has completed an internal analysis. This is completed. This is correct. I am prepared to present primary findings to the council. Thank you, General Philippus. By all means, Aredo, proceed. Based on the current assessment, I assert that these men are warriors. All were armed, all worn a form of armor, and will display identical insignia, the red, white, and blue emblem amongst all of them, and the others have worn the 5 of the 6. I wish to draw the council's attention to the latter in particular. Not the anchor and what is undoubtedly an eagle clutching Poseidon's trident. What does it hold in its talons? I believe this is a antecedent to this, my queen. As she begins to shoot the gun, which is exactly what it was. Patience watch and preserve us. All were armed with similar weapons. All did the same thing. Some launch multiple projectiles in rapid succession. The range far suppresses those of the best archers. They come for war, my queen, armed, and armed they came to do battle. They do no such thing. For these men to have met our shores means the Patreons permitted it. They were brought to us. They came in dire need. Poseidon has near counted himself an ally. Castelia, our Patreons have enemies. They could be the first of this eagle. Its head is bowed. It bears of one who will meet battle, but does not seek it. The gods are speaking to us, Philippus. That much is plain. What they are saying and how we should answer. That is the question, my love. So here we have Wonder Woman sitting by the bed as this soldier guy is waking up. And he yells, Nick, Nick, where's Nick? What, where am I? Epony, he stirs. It's alright, you're gonna be fine. I don't understand. I don't speak. Where am I? I will keep you safe. You have my word. My name is Diana. Diana, Steve. That's his name, Steve. I keep forgetting his name. I remember the plane going down. My friends Nick and Dakai and Bo, the pilot, the others. Where are the others? They're dead, aren't they? You are asking about the other man. There was nothing we could do for them. I am sorry. As he cries in Diana's arms. These weapons that strike from afar. That is what the world of man has made. It means to slay another without even seeing her eyes. Could you not say the same of an arrow well shot? The concern is commendable, Philippus. No one of your sisters doubt the ferocity in our defense. And if the mascara is under attack, then I could ask no greater defender. But that is not what this is. And bitter as it may be to hear, I believe you all know I'm correct. I do not presume to know the will of the patrons. I leave such things to you, Castilla. If I know anything, Aritro, it is how to listen, and if you do not hear or do not wish to hear, then look for the facts. Fact, the mascara exists at our patron's grace. Fact, the mascara cannot be attained by their divine will. Fact, the gods are in motion, sister. The gods, yes, and there are many. Can you be so certain that it is the will of our patrons? The princess' recent illness, Philippus the viper bite? It was earned at the gate. So weird seeing this council. As they continue to speak, they say, "You do not say she has been touched." I did not want it to be so. If Ares walks free in the world of men, then we have failed our duty. If he does not, then this is another threat, but no one less dire. Castelia is right. The gods are speaking, and we must answer. A champion must be chosen, armed with the perfect, and sent to return to the man to his home. The man, the survivor, he is the key. The patrons spared him for a reason. He is the survivor who will reveal the enemy of both his people and ours, I am certain. The champion, my queen. You would damn one of our sisters to eternal exile? Anyone who leaves Themyscira cannot return. Their immortality is forfeit. She will be a woman in the world of man. Not the only one. The only Amazon. The man of the world, best beware, I should think. Erato believes the survivor's vessel can be made whole and taught to return to this home. All that remains is the choice of a champion. I suppose asking for volunteers out of the question. Not one would refuse myself indeed. The game's din. It is the only fair way to decide. There's not for another moon. Yes, well, now there's going to be tomorrow. Spread the word and have our sisters make ready. The games begin at dawn and will end with the champion being named. She may not win, Lita. I pray you're right, Philippus. And we both know who we're talking about, but we both know you're wrong. Princess. Queen. The survivor, you went to see him, yes? He is called Steve, I think. I could not understand him. Epony has healed his body. His body, at least. He knew, Mother. He knew the others had died. He wept for them as he would one of our own. I think he loved them. They were, I cannot remember the word, like sisters, but of men, brothers. We seldom have cause to use it. Yes, it's brothers. That is not so unlike us, is it? I do not suppose that is. We are moving up the games. They will begin tomorrow. The winner will be named champion of the Mascara. She will escort the survivors back to home and help bring an end to whatever threat delivers him to our shores. Okay. It's kind of cool being able to see Wonder Woman like communicating and talking with her mother. She will be our ambassador to the other world. She will be our Amazon without a home. She will never be able to return to the Mascara. You are still recovering from your illness, Diana. No one would think less of you if you stood down. I would think less of me. I could not proudly call myself the daughter if I did not try, Mother. You'll always make me proud, daughter, as the mom pulls her head and kisses her on the forehead. Amazonas, heed your queen. If you trust me, if you love me, mark my words. The Mascara stands, we stand, before our patrons, before the goddess and the gods who have blessed us, and they have not forsaken us, and we shall not forsake them. We face not a dire omen, but a message, not a cause for fear, but for hope. We are called, my people. We are called, and with faith we answer. So everyone's kind of preparing not only for this battle that's going on, but they're also putting the ship back together. They're using some kind of weird scales to patch the ship back together, and they're just getting ready overall to crown a champion who's going to take Steve back home. They say, today our games take a new import. Today our games decide not solely the best of us, but she who will be our gift to the world of man. She will be our ambassador. She will speak our voice, not just as the defender of the Amazons, but as protector of all who dwell beyond the shores. She will leave us her home, her friends, all she has ever known. She will leave her immortality. She will never return. This will be her sacrifice, and ours too, the Mascara's gift to the world. Our champion, let the games begin. Wow, so here they are, fighting, throwing hands. The queen yells, hold, lower your weapons. The three of you are all that remain. Only one of you can become our champion. There is one last test. Hey, listen, that's not a toy. Sophia, I hold the weapon of their world to be our champion. You must defend against it. It is like unto an arrow, but very small, very fast. It will be loud. I understand, Queen. Parry my shot. Eponia, stand ready. Yes, my queen. Wait. You don't know what you're doing. Don't. You'll kill her. No. Wow, and she shot her, and she failed. She's like, fine, calm, survivor. Damn you, I don't know what you're doing. You've murdered her. You've killed her. Your effort was valiant, Sophia. No shame. Rest upon you. Io, prepare to defend yourself. As you command, my queen. Parry my shot. And she failed too. It hit her right in the gut. It burns cold and hot. Be still. We know what to do. Diana, prepare to defend herself. Yes, my queen. Parry my shot. And of course, she does. I'm not just going to talk to myself, you guys. Don't mind. Seeing as nobody understands me and I don't understand anything that's going on here clearly. And even how you fixed the plane and made it invisible. Those were what those scales were. They were putting scales on the plane earlier, and I guess it kind of made it invisible. All of these clothes are way too large for me. I mean, consider a big guy where I come from, but you ladies are just, I mean, you're still sending me home, all of us, thank you. Still your tongue, survivor. Amazons, behold. Wonder Woman. Our gift to the world, our champion. Yo, that was a nice cover. This nice page of Wonder Woman. My queen. They're giving her the golden lasso now. This is the perfect, forged by the patrons, given to the Amazons, a symbol of their trust. It is in our duty, our sacrifice duty to them. It is the treasure of Themyscira, the strength and the true as heart that wields it. And now your people entrusted to you. For my people, I shall use it with wisdom and love. Queen, princess, mother, my daughter. As they hug each other. I will return. Do not make such promises. I will. I love you, mother. I will make us proud. Steve, it's time. As they get on the plane and fly away. Yo, that was good. Okay. So, weird. I was expecting more coming from like what was going on with Steve and everything going on actually on the island with Cheetah and everything like that, and then we get a complete flashback of how they met Steve. Wonder Woman won the trial to become champion, to go on and save her people. So it was very interesting to see that. Wow, I have like a big sun glare across my face. Sun setting from over there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna read chapter 5, and hopefully that gives me some information about what's actually going on in the other world, right here. Alright, so the cover page already lets me know it's Wonder Woman and Steve going through the jungles together. So let's see what we got here. What's going on? Okay, so here's some kind of city. Weird city. It says, don't think you'd be awake. Laundry. Let me know if you're coming. I made coffee. I think I may love you. Wait till you taste it. How long since we lost contact? 4 hours, 37 minutes since initial loss of signal. Just over 2 hours since they blew the fallback. Trevor's not likely to have forgotten protocol, so something's happened to the Echo team. That's our assignment. Yes, ma'am. Ida, it's 4 in the morning. You've driven out from the picket to give me this report in person, and we're standing in the kitchen. Call me Sasha. Yes, ma'am. Okay, you win. Yes, ma'am. So we've lost Trevor's team, and our intel says that Cadulo's hypothesis would happen at any minute. I assume you're here because you want permission to mount a rescue operation? Actually, no. No? Wonder Woman was tracked entering Budin airspace yesterday. Last seen in the Banakan rainforest. That's 300 kilometers south of Echo Team's last location. I know. You think she's in Buduin because of Kadulu or because of Trevor? Honestly, I don't have the first idea why she's there, but it's no coincidence. If Steve's in trouble, if his team is in trouble, she'll be there for him. That presume that Wonder Woman knows Master Chief Trevor is in trouble. Etta, she doesn't need to know. It doesn't work like that with them. They're bound to each other. I can't explain it. Call it fate or destiny or God's work. But one thing I know, after all these years, after the better part of a decade, becoming a friend to each of them, when one of them needs help, hey, be careful with that. As the guy holds a picture of Wonder Woman, clearly that belongs to Steve. We're back in Bunda? I have such a hard time with that name. Be careful with that. The other one will always be there. Americans sent to stop Cthulhu, but who exactly? The CIA? No. Argus, perhaps? You always refer to yourselves in third person. Just men, weak mortal, ants beneath the foot of a giant. There's a technical term for that. Elemis, thanks, Davey. Some consider it a sign of narcissism or even megalomania. I may be going out on a limb, but my money's on megalomania. As Cthulhu laughs. This is interesting. Who is she to you? Wonder Woman. Inadequate. I would reconsider your answer. As Cthulhu punches Steve, they're getting tortured. And he says, it's complicated. The way of the gods often are interesting. I think their hand is upon you. I think you are meant to be here. Put the others with the rest of the sacrifice. Wait a damn. Orozuka. desires blood, you understand? Blood of which to walk free, to take new brides, to spread his root to the world. The hand of the gods rests on you. You are chosen. You will be the vessel of his becoming. You're hungry. It's gotten worse, like a lust that can never be quenched. Yet another uz, uz, Uzakargas jokes at my experience. Do you know what it's like to have a god on your neck, controlling what you feel, what you think? I suppose you do. I am losing the memory of who I was, Diana. Dr. Barbara Ann Minerva. She was worthy once. Oh, wow. She was actually human. She still is. You still are. Ha. All you have endured, everything you have seen, and you still insist on believing the best of me? I remember your kindness when we first met. The war with your better angels, and always have. And I remember when you couldn't turn a phrase like a poet. What did you really mean when you said I couldn't find your way home? When I left the mascara just before we first met, I left believing I would never return home. That I was the price the Amazons had to pay for paradise. Leaving meant only to abandon immortality, but home and heart forever. All of us understood this. All of us accepted this. Dermastera isn't simply a place we can fly to. To reach our patrons, gods must permit access. And yet you've returned home many times. And now I cannot, and I do not know why. Have the patrons forsaken me? If so, why? I do not know. What has changed? Alright, so here we got a full page spread of Wonder Woman. Looks like she's fighting some different people. She's holding a trident. She's fighting, it looks like Ares, an explosion going on. These are all the different, she's all in different costumes. So these are clearly all the different versions of Wonder Woman. And it says, other things that seem wrong in my memory. I have been deceived, Anne. I do not know by whom. I do not know why, but the deception grows. And I am afraid of what it may mean. Your paradise was made by gods. Perhaps they play games with you the same as Uzaka plays with me. Perhaps. The Buddha, they no longer pursue us. Sniff. They no longer need to. They know where we're going. Uzraka will finish the job for them. Alright, now we're back to the two mystery women that were talking in the apartment. And they say, long we want to keep their window open. Protocol is too close to within 60 minutes of failing the falling back, which we're not well past. Wonder Woman. Give it another 12 hours, then we call the cavalry? Yeah, but deal. Go home and get some sleep, Etta. I should get back to the picket. Etta, maybe a couple of hours. That's better. We'll talk later. That was a very interesting meeting with the commander, Candy Sasha. You did that very well. Thank you, Doctor. Phase 2 requires the Amazon. Correct. Fortunately for us, Trevor and Candy are about to deliver Wonder Woman to us on a platter. Caldulo's compromised, but we know what would happen. We're accelerating the timetable. Initiate phase 2. Oh, what? Okay, so this black girl seems to be needing Wonder Woman for something. She's clearly not a good guy. Okay. Now we have Steve here and Cthulhu. You know of Uzraka, yes? A little behind on the reading. He is a male presence, potent and ageless. And what do we desire most? A good whiskey, a good steak, and a nice cuddle before bedtime? We desire power, we conquest, we kill, we take. Men like us. In doing so, other men drawn to us, weaker men, eager to bash in glory, to follow and obey. Thus an army is raised. As he cuts some strange vine and pours some blue liquid into a bowl, actually. Looks like something needed for the ritual that's going to turn Steve into whatever the hell Cheetah is. Women understand this. This is why Uzraka for ages was attended by women drawn to his potency. Those who were unfaithful were cursed. Those who were true were rewarded. Forgive me for saying this, but Uzraka sounds like an entitled jackass, and you are blind, cowed, and debased. That picture of Wonder Woman, why do you carry it? I told you it's complicated. You carry it because you wish her to be yours, and she is not. She should be. She can be. You got some toxic ideas of masculinity, dude. And you are not the man I took you to be. But through Uzraka, you will become once more. Wow, as a werewolf punches the shit out of Steve. I feel bad. He's getting tortured by werewolves. Aeons ago, Uzraka was trapped in this jungle. The unfaithful sought to imprison him to steal his power. How the time has come for the god to walk free, to once again raise his army and conquer the world. I shall become his avatar and lead his glory. You will be the vessel of my transformation. You guys get a count? Figuring it's only half the girls they kidnapped. Rested them in the temple proper probably. Rescuing them comes after rescuing ourselves, guys. Anybody seeing a way out of this? Was kind of hoping you were, David. And here I was counting on you, Chris. Just wait for it. Here comes Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman and Cheetah show up to the scene. About to free everybody. Christopher, David, Manuel. I am happy, if surprised to see you. Hello, Diana. Hi, Di. Yo. What are you doing here? Wait. Where's Steve? Hey, he about to get sacrificed, girl. Alright, so the chapter ended with Steve on a sacrificial table. Looks like he's about to get turned into a werewolf. Something's going on here, and I think Cthulhu is trying to use Steve to become a ultimate god-like being. That's what it looks like to me. Kind of weird to think of it this way, but it is what it is. So here in these last few chapters, we got Wonder Woman's backstory. They completely told us how things went down with her and Steve, which is very rewarding because, like I said, I don't know much about Wonder Woman, so to be able to see this made it very understanding for me. I also didn't know that Cheetah had a human form. I didn't know she used to be a person before this. I thought she was always this monster that she was painted out to be, but she was actually a human doctor, and she was actually Wonder Woman's best friend, at least in this version of the comics. So that's very interesting to see as well. So information that I'm hoping to get, I'm hoping to see, are they going to turn Cheetah back to normal, or is she just going to be a good guy from here on out? Or is she going to end up being a villain and not being able to control her lust? Because right now it looks like she's being controlled and she's cursed. So I'm interested to see how that's going to go. The reunion between Wonder Woman and Steve, I wonder how that's going to go. I don't know how they ended up splitting up. I don't know how they aren't together right now. So I hope that gets explained a little bit. They talk a little bit about their past. Clearly there's a higher force going on than Cthulhu right now. Clearly there was the woman, and she went to that meeting, and she's talking about phase 2, how they need Wonder Woman, and how Cthulhu has been compromised. So I'm like, what is her plan? What are they planning? What are they going to do with Wonder Woman? But overall, this series is doing very well. It's always very exciting to read Wonder Woman because, like I said, I don't know anything about her. So comment below, guys, and let me know what you think, your thoughts on Wonder Woman. Also, let me know how you think I can improve these live streams. Are there things that you guys think I should do more of, less of? Give me some feedback so that I can do a better job for you guys and bring you guys some more enjoyable live streams. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to catch tomorrow. I'm going to be releasing a new DC stream around this time, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. I'm going to try to release more content for you guys on a weekly basis in terms of the DC reads. So just keep an eye out, and I'll catch you all next time. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching, and as always, be sure to check out Planet Nerdom, the community for geeky and nerdy stuff. Thank you all for watching, and as always, be sure to check out Planet Nerdom, the community for geeky and nerdy stuff.